Good morning, everyone. I want to talk a little bit here about a very important item that you don't see on people's gear list when they're talking about what they're taking on their hike. And this is very, very important. If you're hiking the Appalachian Trail and you start in the early spring, say you start in February or you start in March, and that is you need to get yourself a ball cap to keep the sun out of your eyes because the trees have not yet leafed out, and you'll be hiking up on top of these mountains on some days where it's really, really sunny, and you won't think nothing about it. You'll lay down at night, and after the sun goes down, and you'll say, "Why are my eyes hurting?" And the reason why they're hurting is because of too much sunlight. Um, I know I've been fishing out on the lake for hours at a time when it was really, really super sunny, and my eyes would ache. I mean, they would hurt something unbelievably. And what you need sunglasses. Well, if you're on the lake, especially, you need sunglasses because the sun is reflecting off the water. Also, in the early spring on the Appalachian Trail, you'll get snow high on these mountains. And on a bright sunny day, you're not only getting the sunlight, but you're getting the snow. You're getting the light reflected off of the snow too. So it's not only a good idea to have a baseball cap to keep the sun out of your eyes, it's also good to have a pair of sunglasses to keep the reflected light off the snow out of your eyes also, or to minimize it. Uh, they tell you when you're looking at an eclipse not to look directly at the sun. Well, when you're out hiking and so forth, you need to have some sort of protection for your eyes so you don't get too much sun. Once the trees leaf out in April, May, you'll be under the canopy, and you don't have to worry about it too much. But in the early spring, you definitely have to worry about that sunlight. And a baseball cap is a really, really good item to have. If you take a look at the videos that Haystack is posting, you'll notice that in a lot of his videos, he's wearing that ball cap. During the couple of his earlier videos, he didn't have no ball cap on, but he got one. And I think if you take a look at his gear list, you will not see a ball cap listed in his gear list items. So, but he got one. He learned after a few days or a week or so that he needed a ball cap to keep the sun out of his eyes. So you definitely need that if you're starting really, really super early in the spring, or even if you're starting in March, because the trees don't leaf out good until like mid-April or May. So anyway, that's an item you need. Another item is really, really good to have, especially when you get further north and you get on into the summer. You have gnats, and the flies are really bad up north, and the mosquitoes, is to have some lemon eucalyptus. I really, really love it. And you can actually spray that on your skin, spray it on your hair and your ears and so forth. DEET is poisonous, especially the concentrated stuff. And if you keep spraying that on your skin and so forth, you can absorb that through your skin, and it can cause you problems. But lemon eucalyptus is okay, and I've used lemon eucalyptus quite a lot. Very, very effective. It'll last for 2 or 3 hours. A couple of squirts. You get a small bottle. You can get it at Walmart. It's not that expensive, couple bucks maybe. It's really, really good to keep the gnats away and the flies and so forth off of you. And of course, if the flies are really, really super bad, as they are sometimes when you get up north, you get you a broad brimmed hat and then a mosquito net, and that broad brimmed hat will hold that mosquito net out away from your face and out away from your neck, and then you can tuck that down into your clothes, and your head and your ears and everything will be well protected. Because if you have even if you have mosquito netting, they can land on the mosquito netting and they can actually sting you or poke you if it's a mosquito through the mosquito netting. So it needs to be held out a little bit away from your skin, your face and your neck, to be really, really effective and good. But anyway, that's just a few items. And like I said, that lemon eucalyptus, I've used it a lot, and it's really, really highly effective. I know around in this area where I do a lot of hiking in Southwest Virginia, the gnats sometimes get really, really bad if you're in a damp area. Them gnats will just bug the heck out of you. And that lemon eucalyptus will keep them away, like I say, for several hours. So once again, ball cap helps keep the sun out of your eyes. Sunglasses is nice to have, especially if there's snow on the ground. Otherwise, just a ball cap will suffice. And you need that in the early spring when you're hiking, because there's no leaf cover yet. And then also the lemon eucalyptus and the mosquito netting and a broad brim hat when you're using that mosquito netting. When I talk about a broad brim hat, I mean a hat that's got a brim all the way around it, and kind of like a safari hat or something, and it'll hold that netting out away from your neck and out away from your face. So anyway, that's just a couple items on a gear list that's really, really important that a lot of people don't think about. And if you get out there on the trail in the early days and you hike on some sunny days and stuff, and your eyes start hurting at night, you'll know what that's all about. It's about a lot of sun getting in your eyes, and it can be really, really, really painful. So I would highly advise using a ball cap, a baseball cap, keep that sun out of your eyes. But, you know, everybody hike their own hike. It may not bother you. You may be lucky and not get that many really bright sunny days. You may not need it, but you will find out pretty quick if you start hiking in a few sunny days that you're going to probably need that, want to get it. So you can probably pick one up at most of these small trail towns. Maybe some of them not, because some of these small trail towns, they only have like maybe one store or something like that. They don't have a good selection of a lot of items. So you might want to have somebody drop one in the mail to you, or pick one up first chance you get, or pick one up before you hit the trail. Probably a good idea. But anyway, hope everyone out there enjoys their hike this summer. And I hope everyone that's trying to do a through hike eventually makes it on up to Katahdin. But not everyone will. But remember, if you don't make it up there this year, there's always next year. You can do part of the trail this year and then part of it next year, and then maybe part of it the year after that. So I think just starting the endeavor is very, very important. You never get anything accomplished in life without starting it first. So starting it is very, very important. How far you get down the road or up the trail, it's another question indeed. But just starting it and doing a little bit of it is quite an accomplishment in itself. But anyway, happy trails to everyone, and we'll see you on the next video, which hopefully I'll be posting maybe tomorrow or the next day. Thanks a lot. You folks have a nice day, and please subscribe to my videos. I certainly would appreciate it. Thanks.